Alright, Nick. Making a quick video here about a recap of our lesson that we had. Um, so I'm pulling up two videos. First is going to be your face on. This one right here, I'm considering calling the face on because we can see your face. Alright, and then this one is down the line. This information is down the line, and face on is going to be important to know if we ever do like online video lessons over the summer, just so that way if I ask for a certain video, you can send it to me. But when we're looking at these two videos, we covered wedges from around 150 to 105 yards mostly. So this one we're clearly getting a full swing in. Let's talk a little bit about down the line. So overview of that lesson we had, and the big theme is tempo. All right, you can see with this swing, really good tempo. All right, we're taking the club all the way to the top and we're finishing all the way through. When we're hitting those shots that require less than a full swing, so when we're stopping about midway, we're only letting ourselves go midway through. This is really helping us control that good tempo. Also know something we talked about, how in a full swing you like to feel a pause at the top of your swing here to help you with transition and moving your hips forward. But we also discussed how when taking half a swing like you see here, that kind of screws up your tempo a little bit. So with a full swing, make sure you're doing a pause at the top, and that 3/4 swing, you're feeling no pause at all. It's just a straight transition. Other than that, we're seeing a lot of really good moves here with your golf swing. We talked about, the other thing that we talked about is that impact position. All right, so I'm going to pull up a photo here of my boy Tiger Woods. Why not compare you to the best? So you can see here, just prior to impact, look at his hands and look at that relation, that chip that we are seeing to the golf ball. All right, hands, golf ball, way in front. That's something we want to try and get you to start looking like. When we're seeing yours, if we're going through your swing here, bum, 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 moment just before impact. This is about as close as we're going to get, but we can see hands behind the ball and hands just in front of the ball. So nowhere here are we getting anywhere into the position that Tiger is at here. You see those wrist breaking and you start coming up. The big one I notice is this arm really starts bending. Look at Tiger Woods' arm. His palm is facing forward, dragging down and forward. Yours is flipping up here. I think a cause of this is your initial takeaway from the golf ball. I want you to watch your first move here. That right there. Look at all this. All that is wrist, 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 wrist. A lot of wrist pulling off of the golf ball. What that's going to do is create separation from your hands and your body. We need your hands, like you do right here, all wrist. We need your shoulders to start moving like this, or at the beginning of your swing. Great top position, lots of power, transition with the hips, and then this is where we start to see the rotation of that hand coming in. And you're trying to scoop it, all right? Feel yourself fully rotating, trying to get those hips all around to this position. That way we can avoid the scoop as much as possible. So once again, writing down just the main concepts here. 1. Tempo is king. Pause full swing, not on wedges. Next that we talked about, hands in front of golf ball. This will meet your first contact your swing. But all in all, when we went out onto that 9-hole golf course, we saw some fantastic progress. I mean, almost instantly when you went out there, you were really impressed with the way you were hitting it. We were getting par or maybe a bogey on each hole, which is exactly what we're looking for. I don't have any videos of your putter, but another concept we talked about was the rolling the boulder. Rolling the boulder example, where I talked about if you had a huge boulder in front of you, you would want to push up on it, right? This relates to us with the golf ball being the boulder, the club head being our hands. Hit it on the upswing, toward the front of your stance. Right on. So that's our rolling the shoulder example. Hit it on the upswing, more towards the front of your stance. All in all, fantastic lesson. Let's just watch that swing one more time because it's just looking so good. Tick, tock. Very nice. Well, right on, Nick. Hope this is helpful for you, and looking forward to our next lesson.